one word, love. Curiosity. You long for freedom. You long to do what you want to do because you want it. To act on selfish impulse. You want to see what it's like. One day, you won't be able to resist.
What a coincidence! Because that's today.
Alright, so now that we are in gravel fire road conditions, we are going to, first of all, wow, this is really slippery gravel conditions. I don't like that at all. Okay, well, we're in dynamic. Let's change the mode to enduro. I want the traction control on in enduro. Try that. It's letting the back tire slip a little bit, but not a lot. Okay, it's getting more comfortable. Let's get up on the pegs.
It's shrunken. Why doesn't it unshrink? Maybe it's cold.
Okay, we definitely got a little bit more control standing up on the pegs, which is proper form. Although I do feel like it's a little bit harder, but honestly, this is not bad. I'm cruising at 30 miles an hour, and I'm on a dirt fire road, standing up on the pegs, very stable. Typically, I grip the tank with my knees when I'm up on the pegs, but all the vibrations of the gravel are really making that uncomfortable. Other than that, it's still pretty easy to steer with the bars. I have some good clutch and brake and throttle control from the upright position, so just mainly trying to keep these lines here. I don't really want to get into a gravel groove, you know. I definitely prefer the dirt to the shifting gravel, so we'll see. I don't even know what that is. That's probably body parts. Let's be real, people.
Put the gun down. I saw you with the box. What was in the box?
Because I envy your normal life.
Put the gun down, David.
It seems that envy is my sin.
No, what's in the box? Not till you give me the What's gun. In the fucking box?
That is probably body parts. Anyway, now I got a little bit slick there. Just thinking I could get slick with it. But the last time I did that, even in my apartment complex, I ended up on my ass with my brand new motorcycle. And that is not the goal, people. So I'm just gonna take it easy on this first attempt going into dirt and gravel fire road like conditions. See, the gravel really gives you the spins there, and honestly, speed is your friend to make sure that you know, you're going to maintain. But like standing on the pegs, going through the grooves in the gravel, not fun. Like this right now, this is not fun. This is really unstable and not fun. And in those conditions, really all you can do on a motorcycle a lot of the times when you're feeling instability is, you know, work on your proper calm throttle control and adjustments. You don't want to dump the throttle, and you don't want to kick the throttle into gear, and it's really a balancing act, but you want to keep momentum. At the end of the day, if you have forward momentum, your bike wants to stay upright.
Hey, Mr. Grumpy Gills. When life gets you down, you know what you gotta do?
I don't want to know what you gotta do.
Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. What do? We swim, swim.
Dorino said.
And as you have more yaw and additional forces on the wheel, you know, that does become more challenging. But it's still like, yeah, oh my God, standing on the peg, so much more stable than sitting. Even going through the gravel, at first I thought it was worse, but honestly, no. Keeps your weight more firmly planted lower on the bike. I think that kind of might dig me into the gravel a little bit better, because you can feel it. Now, when you go through a big patch of gravel like that, did I feel a slide? Yes. But the enduro mode with traction control still on seems perfectly adequate for these like dirt, gravel, fire roads, you know? And that was the whole point of getting this bike, to be able to do trails like this and, you know, lightweight off-road trails. And it seems to be working out really well. I'm actually getting really comfortable on it now in the gravel. The road is definitely a lot better, way less patches of gravel over here. So, yeah, no, this is cool, man. I'm doing close to 50 miles an hour in second gear. Cruising along, chugging along, proper position, bending my knees, hugging the tank with my knees, shifting my weight, using the bars. Oop, I caught a big groove there. I don't know if you saw the handlebars dive. But again, that's one of these things, probably the biggest thing that I love that motorcycling enforces for me. It's something that I had felt earlier, you know, when you get into a bad situation, the worst thing you can do is panic a lot of the time.
Run for your lives! Everyone run for cover! SOS! Mayday! Mayday! Code red! Duck and cover! You're all in danger!
You know, and like you'll see, I'm getting quiet because I'm focusing, but I'm not panicking. I know if I panic, that's going to be when you have a bad situation. So you have to stay focused. You have to maintain your throttle control and know that you know the physics, and that if you continue, then gravel and dirt is not that challenging. It is definitely a learning curve coming back to it now, after not having been on dirt and gravel since I was like a kid with my little Mongoose dirt bike, electric dirt bike. That was before e-bikes were big.
You're not my dad! You got a little heated, but... Stop talking to me! Hey, is that a Huffy? That's a nice looking bike, boy.
But now I'm in third gear. I'm humming along a little bit slower. This is all compacted dirt. There's way less gravel. And I'm really enjoying this. This is no problem. Now with these tires, I don't think after the gravel, I don't think I could do something like sand. Sand is going to be a problem. Sand, I'm going to have to get like the paddle tires for sure. Even lightweight sand is going to be too much of a thing. I'm not even talking beach sand. Beach sand, you need the paddles no matter what you ride pretty much. But this thing is pretty compacted dirt trails, you know. We literally had rain, pouring rain here in Denver all the way down to Pueblo through yesterday, like all day thunderstorms. So the ground is pretty dry, but it's definitely soft still. And the bike is doing great. Definitely a good time. I'm quite happy with my purchase of an adventure bike, because you could not do this on a sport bike. On my R3, on my R1, you cannot ride trails like this in the middle of nowhere and escape. Those things are meant for the road. And a cruiser? Forget about it.
Love, that is a dinghy. My vessel is magnificent and fierce and huge-ish.
not only would it fuck up your cruiser with the gravel because it's so low, but your ride would be absolutely abysmal because they have no suspension to sit that fucking low and like a goddamn armchair on the road. So you would be going through this gravel with street tires and zero suspension. You'd be setting yourself up for a real bad day. Now me, on the other hand, I am chilling going down this road in an adventure motorcycle like I'm goddamn Ewan McGregor. Like I'm goddamn Obi-Wan fucking Kenobi. Riding around the world. Check it.
Wherever we want to go, we go. That's what a ship is, you know. It's not just a keel and a hull and a deck and sails. That's what a ship needs. But what a ship is, what the Black Pearl really is freedom.